Would
Okay.
appreciate if you could give me the recording of the same after the call so I can kind of go through after it as well.
For sure, Harsh. Okay, so congratulations and welcome aboard, Harsh. We are welcoming you to our QVA family, and we are
Awesome.
glad that you consider QVA to be part of your business.
Mm-hmm.
So today we'll be having a interview. You'll be talking to Shenika, Shen, and Sharina,
Mm-hmm.
Errol, and Mary Joy. So before we get started with your questions, Hars, I would appreciate if you can introduce a bit of yourself and your
Mm-hmm.
business background, please, so they would know more about you.
Okay, no worries. Sounds good.
Thank
So, hello guys. Essentially, just a short intro about myself. I've worked for almost a decade with Fortune 50 companies, unicorns, top tier businesses, which you can come across in sales and marketing roles. And right now, the plan is to kind of, finally quit those jobs and start my own agency business. And that is exactly why I'm here to kind of, help me with the initial stage of it, so that my agency business can go up running. The biggest challenge which I'm facing is on the earlier stages of getting on the calls with the clients, and that's what I need you guys to help me out with.
you. Okay, perfect. Thank you for sharing that, Hars. Okay, so yeah, let's get started. You may ask them the questions. Would you
Perfect.
like to talk to them individually, or are we okay with this group interview?
So right now, let's continue with the group setup. Once we want the breakout, we can do it later. Right now, I want to just get a feel of everyone. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Go
Awesome.
ahead. Thank you.
So essentially, let's start in the serial order, right? I'm seeing Erul first. So Erul, Shenchen, Anshirina, and Mary afterwards. So, if you could just kind of run me through little more about yourself on a personal level, about yourself, family, kids, if you have any, your strengths and weaknesses. If you could run me through that, that would be really helpful.
Oh, sure, that's perfect. So I will start first, right?
Yep, yep.
Okay. By the way, hi again, Mr. Harsh. My name is Errol Ivan. I am 27 years old. I'm single. I live alone,
Mhm,
and I work. Yeah, I worked before as a private nurse. As a nurse, then I transferred in the BPO industry. I tried lead generating, outbound calls.
mhm,
Then I have worked in a customer service for a BPO company as well for 3 years.
mhm.
I'm taking orders, checking orders, um, the checking the complaints, making sure that everything goes well. Well, for my strengths and weaknesses, maybe strengths. I'm always a positive person. I can work under pressure. My weaknesses is they might have heard this before, but I just hate seeing my coworkers slack off. I hate seeing lazy people. Yeah,
Mhm. Got it, got it.
that's
Perfect, perfect. And just to kind of, before we kind of get into the next person, there's one more thing which I want to tell you, right? So this is like a partnership and a collaboration, right? So it's extremely important to be as upfront and honest about who you are, because it's about finding the right personal fit. Just if you just trying to tell the right answers, which you think, I will like, and that will kind of work with you, that really won't help, because if that turns out to be true and the relationship kind of breaks out after first and second month, it doesn't help you, it doesn't help me, right? So try to be as
yeah,
authentic as possible, because I want to get to know you. I don't want to hear good things, I want to get to know you and figure out if we are the right fit for each other or not, right?
sure.
Awesome. So thanks, Errol, for that. Shen, you're
You're
up
welcome,
next.
sir. Thank you.
Awesome.
Hi, Harsh. My name is Shen.
Mhm.
So I started off my career as a sales representative and
You started off your
uh,
career as.
sales representative and
Mhm.
appointment settler.
Mhm.
5 years ago with HC Consumer Finance
Mhm.
Company, where
Mhm.
I contacting, qualifying
Mhm.
sales and scheduling appointment also. We have product loan and cash loan also. I have three beautiful kids, and
Mhm.
I'm a single mom.
Okay.
Um, Also, in that role as an appointment settler,
Mhm.
I'm proud of that I have been able to get daily appointment in my role. Okay. I understand for this position, lead generation and appointment settler that you're hiring for, you're looking for someone with strong process and improvement skills. Overall, due to my experience and background, I am able to succeed in this role you're hiring for. Thank you, Harsh.
Got
Thank
it.
you.
And your strengths and weakness, please.
Um, my strength is being a dedicated in my task, and my weakness is my grammar. But I actually conquer it by studying with my weakness in
Mhm.
grammar.
No,
Thank you, Harsh.
I meant strength and weakness on the personal side, as a personal attribute, not
Yes,
professional, not professional, but on the personal side. What are your personal strengths and personal weaknesses in a personal life?
in personal life.
Yeah.
In my personal life, my weakness is my kids. They are my weakness because
No, what I meant is
what?
in terms of your mindset, in terms of your attributes.
In my mindset, my
Yeah,
weakness.
yeah. Strengths and
Yes,
weakness both.
my strength in my mind is being passion with how I work, and my weakness is not able to give deliver the good outcome in my work. That's my weakness. But possibly you have to, what do you call this? Not to endure the weakness, but you have to solve it
Mhm.
in the positive way.
Got it. Got it. Mary.
Yes, hi everyone. Hi Harshi.
Hi. Hi. So just the same question, for you as well. Just tell me about
Okay,
yourself, your family, your strengths and weaknesses, etc.
okay. So as for myself, I am Mary Joy Villegas. I am 28 years old,
Mm-hmm.
and I have three wonderful kids.
Nice.
And as for my job experience, I was a freelancer virtual assistant. Experience working as a lead generalist, appointment setter, and a cold caller. I take phone calls, and then it is so fulfilling that I was able to book a, a schedule or an appointment for my client.
Mm-hmm.
And also experience working as a freelancer virtual assistant for a teacher coach. He let me manage his LinkedIn account and send connection for his prospect clients. And for my strength and weakness, for my strength, I am a hardworking person, and I am diligent, and I'm used to multitasking since I am a full-time mom of three kids. And for my weakness, I also for my strength, I don't give up easily. Every time any problem occurs or arouse, I I um I always look for a way to solve any problems. And for my weakness, I'm kind of emotional, but I'm coping with it. So that
Mm-hmm. Okay. Got it. Thanks. Thanks. No worries. No worries.
in addition
And
for my weakness, Harshi, I also don't want. I'm afraid to commit a mistake, but since we're a human, we can really commit a mistake.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that sometimes stops you from taking action, is it?
Yeah.
Got it. Got it.
Thank you.
No worries. And Sharina?
Yes, hi. Hi everyone. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, I can hear you. Yeah.
Great. Yeah, it's I would just like to say thank you for the opportunity for this interview. So yeah, I live in Batangas, like 2 hours away from Manila. I have two kids, both girls. When I'm not working, I used to watch Netflix, crime docus, and romantic comedy movies. Yeah, but mostly crime documentaries. I also love reading, but rom-com as well.
Mm-hmm.
But currently, I'm reading Atomic Habits because I've been hearing a lot of recommendations from it, and so far, yeah, it was great.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, for professionally, I work as a virtual assistant and handle many hats.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, I work in QVA as appointment setter and lead generation specialist. I also help them with social media management. So, but I've handled like quite more than just that, like podcast management, website management, things like that. But not
Mm-hmm.
professionally, like so good at one specific niche. I'm a multi-passionate VA, I could say that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, and also for my strength, I think I'm very adaptable and also yeah, have eye for detail. With the adaptability, I believe that no matter how good you are, if you don't feel like working with the right people, like there's no synergy in um, your community or the work field, it drains you kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it takes away your motivation to like excel. And for my weakness, I'm the same with Mary Joy. I'm
Mm-hmm.
kind of emotional because maybe it's from the fear of making a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
You always think, oh, I might made a mistake and then my boss will be mad at me and they'll fire me. So
Mm-hmm.
kind of overthinker. So yeah, that's just it. Thank you so much.
Got it. And before getting to the VA, you were doing any other job, or this has been the this you've primarily been doing this for the last few years?
I've been doing this for the last years. I also taught my husband because he got laid off from work after
Mm-hmm.
COVID. He was
Mm-hmm.
like a cab driver.
Mm-hmm.
So he stopped. But I've been working for agency before where we have office for 3 years and then I decided to freelance. It has been my bread and butter since yeah.
Okay, got it. Got it. Makes sense. So essentially now let's get into, the kind of VA experience, right? So what I want to understand is, for, we'll follow the same order. Just want to understand what kind of task that you have done in the past as a VA. So, starting again with Erul, start with that same sequence. And, each and every task that you've done in the past job in terms of VA activities, what kind of experience that you have, which social media you've handled, have you handled any groups? Have you participated in cold DMs, email marketing, making calls, all of that stuff. Whichever that you've done, just run me through those along those lines. Yeah.
Sure. So, with regard to my past experience, I've never been a virtual assistant before. I worked in a company, but I
Mm-hmm.
have tried again telesales. I was the sales agent. I was calling the customers, the clients to make sure that everything goes well with their
Mm-hmm.
orders, with their appointments, with the information that we have on file to make sure that all of it are accurate.
Mm-hmm.
We I also I have also tried to manage our company's social media before for like a month since our team is having a hard time due to the headcounts. I
Mm-hmm.
have tried posting the ads that we are hiring, but then in my new company, I am a customer service representative, order support, back office, email.
Mm-hmm.
We do chats, making sure that same as my company before, I've
Mm-hmm.
tried lead generation, taking phone calls, giving calls, checking the information for accuracy, and making
Mm-hmm.
sure that everything goes well with their orders and the stuff that they call for our company and their issues. We resolve them. Yeah.
Got it. Got it. Any specific tasks which you used to do over there at that point of time?
Well, maybe contacting our clients through emails, informing them all the things that we have done for the day are resolved because that's what mostly I do. I also have tried training new agents,
Mm-hmm.
quality assurance. I was a quality assurance analyst also
Mm-hmm.
in my company. Yeah. Most of it I have tried in my previous company for 3 years.
Okay, got it. And you mentioned you're managing social media, right? Can you
Yeah,
share me some?
before
Got
we
it.
were
And
every time that we have posting in our company, like they will inform me that I have to post this because we were hiring. I have to post this information. I have to post this event
mm-hmm.
if people might be interested. That's what I
Mm-hmm.
usually do because we
Got
have a
it.
page before, but it was taken down since the company got closed.
Got it. So in terms of social media posting, as in which social media you used to do, number one, and number two, did you, how did you go about doing that? As in, did you create the content yourself or the content was created by someone else and you would simply post it? And did you use some automation tool or something of that sort for that?
Actually, the photos they provide me the pictures that I have to post. I have
Mhm.
to select, like they will send me 10 or 5 images. I have to pick one which would, because I was a millennial, so they think that in my perspective that would be a greater view for our possible market. They inform me that we have to look for a younger new agents before, since all of the agents in my previous company are older than me. So they
Mhm.
asked me in my perspective if that would look fine. So by the time that I have shared my views and opinions in their post, they have they have let me post everything. They asked my opinion first, then before they post it, they have provided me all the images to make sure that uh, I I don't know, maybe they just like
And
some.
which social media did you use to post on?
It was Facebook and Instagram.
Facebook and Instagram. Okay.
Yeah, we have a page before, but I don't. It was taken down, I guess, because the company got closed.
Got it. So did you, with the image, there would be some text at the top as well, right? Did that used to come handy or you used to write it yourself?
There's some information that they will provide that I have to post this information. Then I have to edit it. I have to proofread those.
Okay, got it.
That's what
And
mostly.
did you do any automation tools or anything of that sort to schedule the automated posting? Anything of that sort?
No, I haven't tried. I posted it manually.
Okay, okay, got it. Any others? Have you tried any video editing of anything of that sort? Any experience with that?
Well, for video editing, I have tried that when I posted some of our company events. I share it
Mhm.
online for our for the members, for the agents as well, for them to check, and the clients. Um, Maybe
Got
just
it,
as basic Windows, Microsoft video editing, I guess.
got it,
Just
got it.
use.
And have you done any lead gen and appointment setting along those lines? Conversing with potential
We
clients.
we have tried lead generating before for a year. We
Mm-hmm.
call and we do cold calling. We call our customers to make sure that all the information are correct. We have to save all the leads to make sure that all of those are active.
Mm-hmm.
But for appointment setting, I have tried that for maybe once or twice only, because we are a publishing company before. So we have to call our customers and inform them to go to this office with their books to for us to publish it.
Okay, got it, got it. Thanks for that. And Shrina, you there?
Thank you.
Yeah, perfect. So same question, same
Yeah.
question for you, same question for you. Essentially, what exactly tasks have you performed in your past VA experience? If you could share that, what are the actual hands-on tasks which you have experience with?
Um, as a sales representative, we do a lot of tasks like do sales and actually put some
Do what?
sales marketing sales
Sales. Okay.
in
You
our
used to
company. Yeah.
you used to do the calling yourself and closing the deals.
Yes. We we do some lead generation and the
No,
client
no,
came back.
no, no,
Yes.
not we specifically. The task which you used to do. Which task did you used to do? Not the company,
Um
but you.
the task that I used to do when I'm in my company is we do such
No, not we.
marketing
You.
me
Yeah, specifically
as
the task which you used to perform.
um to do strategic strategic things when I'm in sales. I do posted in Facebook
Mhm.
to get some clients and marketing as well in Facebook.
Can you be specific? What kind of marketing would you would do over there?
We invite the client to go to the store and get the loans. Are you
Mhm.
familiar with home credit loan, home credit company? I
Yeah, of
think,
course.
yeah, I worked there before, and we do sales marketing in Facebook a lot. So we usually posted,
And what was your role in that?
yes,
So you mentioned your company does that, right? So what was your role over there?
my role is sales representative and
Hmm?
also sales representative,
Okay.
Harsh.
So you
Yeah,
would do the
and
calls.
yeah, we do calls. The company give us the number of our clients to
Mhm.
get back to the stores and get the loan and cash loan also.
Got it. Got it. Apart from this, any other past experience in VAs, the VA tasks which are required? Do you have anything over there?
Not yet, but our boss Jason trained us how to do it as a virtual assistant. We have trainings for that.
Which tasks?
Yes.
Which task do you have experience with?
Um, th- that's it. Lead generation and appointment set.
No, so how exactly do you go about doing that?
And we in morning as a sales representative, we do calls and to the when company give us the numbers of the client,
Mhm.
we do calls and the client came back and get the loan, get the product with us.
Okay.
Yes. And the tools we are using is usually the number of the client and which we have their CRM, their number, and we're going to call them to go back in the store and or messenger. We do chat, DM the
Okay.
client.
Got it. Got it. Have you done any email automation in the past, sending emails? Do you have any experience
Yes,
over there?
yes. We do email also with the client CRM.
No, not we. Do you specifically do that? Do you specifically do those tasks?
No, not specifically. Sometimes it's optional in the company.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Thanks for that. Thanks, Shinshin.
Thank you,
Uh,
Harsh. Thank you.
and Sharina, can you go next?
Yeah. So for my virtual assistant journey, I started as an all-around VA for an agency for an old man. Unfortunately, his wife died. That's why I was laid off. But yeah, I do social media. I create graphics using Canva. I
Mhm.
also create
You create the
captions for
graphics.
that
You create graphics yourself.
using Canva.
Okay.
Yeah. And for captions, I also do it as well. For automating scheduling, I can do it manually or by automation. I've used like several buffer, the usual. But if they don't have automation tools, I use Creator Studio from Facebook.
Mhm.
So yeah. I also learned podcasts from the client as well, like editing
You learn
the
what?
audios podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
I edit audios, I do show notes, I also set up the emails for them, but usually they just gave me the content for the show notes and then I just file it on the automation email automation tool that they have, and
Mm-hmm.
then I also upload them into their podcast host.
Mm-hmm.
For email marketing,
How
I've
did
tried
you how did you do the podcast editing? Which software would you use?
I just use Audacity.
Okay.
Yeah, I use Audacity. And then for video editing, I'm not good with video editing. I just use like online softwares in video, Flexier,
Mm-hmm.
but not really like Adobe Pro level.
Got it.
Um, yeah, for
And
lead generation.
regarding email, you also mentioned something, right? What would you do over there on the
Oh
email
yeah,
side?
for email, I've tried before creating sequence of emails for coaches when
Mm-hmm.
they have courses or programs that they want to release. So they're just gonna give me like materials where I can not really copy, but sometimes rewrite and then set it up on their email automation tool.
Which
So
tool would you work with?
I used Mailchimp, Active Campaign. Usually that's the number one thing that they use.
Mm-hmm.
I also for lead generation, I had a call center experience, but it was like for 6 months because I really wanted to shift to freelancing. So what we do is I call elderly in the US to ask if they have like Medicare and if they wanted to upgrade, and if so, and if they want to book a call with one of our agents, that would be nice. And then, yeah, of course, we're going to list their details, like pre-qualifying questions, and then send it over to our bosses if they would like to, you know, call them back for and sell to them the Medicare stuff that they're selling. So yeah, that's just it. But currently, I'm also calling for a client here in QVA. So she's a coach, and I call leads who are life coaches as well if they wanted more credibility for their and exposure.
Mm-hmm.
So they kind of have an own app where they can. It's like a social media platform that they created where only life coaches can join there, and then they will connect with a lot of other life coaches and clients.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Got it.
and then for yeah, I think that's just it. But I have little background with all sorts of like website management, but I just create like pages, and then if I do have a copy, I can also landing pages. I can definitely copy, but not really from scratch. I don't believe
Mm-hmm.
I'm that super creative. So yeah.
Got it. Got it. And on the you mentioning lead gen, right? What were you doing on the lead gen side?
For the lead gen side, when it comes to social media platforms, I grow Facebook accounts. So I just joined a lot of Facebook groups that is relevant to the niche of my client. I
Mm-hmm.
search for certain topics that is relevant to my client's niche. And
Mm-hmm.
then I certainly check out if the comments, and that's where I also do the prospecting if this is, fit for a client.
Mm-hmm.
And then if that's so, I add them as friend and invite them to our group to grow the group. And then
Mm-hmm.
once they join, I message them. So it depends on the client if they want to use their script. If they have script, that's not a problem. But definitely use Boss JSONs because it's the training that we have.
Mm-hmm.
So many clients are getting leads from that. So been following that as well.
Got it. Got it. Did you by any chance ever worked on Telegram? Have
I
you
use
ever worked? Yeah.
Telegram.
Mm-hmm.
I used Telegram before, like way back in 2015, I guess. There's
Mm-hmm.
like groups as well. So we're
Mm-hmm.
just messaging them for certain topics, and yeah.
Okay. Got it. Got it. And have you ever had any experience with chatbots?
Chatbots was way back in 2000 something as well when I was starting. I used ManyChat before. I set up a chatbot for a sports coach.
Mm-hmm.
So he wanted that his clients would receive like messages and at the same time email and at the same time messages like Facebook reminders
Mm-hmm.
for them. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Thanks, Angelina. Mary?
Yes, as what I've mentioned earlier for my past experience, I was a freelancer virtual assistant of a teacher coach, and
Mm-hmm.
my tasks are I do email marketing using Mailchimp and network solution platform,
Mm-hmm.
and the content that I use when sending messages to the connections of the client is from him. And
Mm-hmm.
then one of my tasks also is to send connection requests to his LinkedIn account. My client is only using LinkedIn
Mm-hmm.
for social media. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and my only task there is to send connection requests to his potential clients, and then I also send once it they are connected, I send intro messages to his potential client. And for social media platform, I am knowledgeable with that because uh, I have a small business account, and I was the one who create my page, and
Mhm.
yeah, I also do the product. Are you familiar with crochet stuffs like that?
Sorry, which one?
Crochet. Are you
I'm
familiar with that?
I'm not familiar
Crochet.
with that one.
Okay. Uh, I can make any stuff like crochet products like bikinis, tops, bags, sling bags, and I sell them online. So I am knowledgeable I have a basic knowledge in editing photos and videos using Canva. I always
Got it.
use Canva because it's really
Got
easy
it.
to use and the
Mhm.
templates are really perfect for
Got it. Got it.
any, yeah.
I'm assuming that's like a print on demand kind of a tool, right? The one which you mentioned, crochet. Is it
Yeah,
like a print on demand tool?
it's not a print. It's not a print. It is a handmade product, crochet.
Okay, handmade product. Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
yeah.
Okay, got
I
it. Got it.
I do it manually. I just do it when there's an order. Yeah. And for social media, I have Facebook account, Instagram, and TikTok. I
Got it.
post video to engage more and to have a potential customers.
Okay, got
I
it.
was I'm only the one who create content and graphics.
Got it. Got it. Makes
Yeah,
sense. Thanks, Mary. Uh,
thank you.
Coming to the final series of questions, let's start with Mary this time. I wanted to understand essentially, which tasks do you like the most and which tasks do you dislike the most? Because I'm sure we are all forced to do a lot of things which we don't like, but I still wanted to get that feeling from you, as in which do you enjoy, which do you don't enjoy to do.
Well, well, for me, I enjoy every task that my clients gave to me for for my past experience. Uh, but to be honest, I when it comes to cold calling, I still feel nervous because, in cold calling, you'll be able to talk to different personalities and different person. Some would just hang up even though you just only said hi, just like that, and then they already hung up. And then
Mhm.
some would scold you, some would scold you because, yeah, that's what I. But yeah, as what I mentioned, I'm really an emotional person, so
Mhm.
I feel I get easily down when someone scolded me. And
Got it.
yeah, that's it. And well, for me, I enjoy social media management, and I love playing I love playing Canva. I
Mhm.
love editing photos and videos
Mhm.
and content creation.
Got it. Got
That's
it.
it.
Got it. Thank just a second. Let me enter that. And what would you say are your strengths? As in, which of the commercial tasks would you say that they are your strengths and you're like one of the best at it? Which would you say those are the ones?
For the task, well,
Yeah, as in which task would you say that that this is the task I'm one of the best at? This is the task which I'm not so good at. How would you break that up?
for the task that I'm good is for the past clients, for the past experience. Well, happily, I was able to do my task given by my clients, like do email marketing and especially sending
Mhm.
LinkedIn connection requests to his potential clients.
Mhm.
I was able to do it, and for the maybe I can say for the cold calling experience, because I was not able to book the daily appointments since it is cold calling. The leads are are trash. The leads there are trash. Since when I dialed numbers, there's always you can always hear a voicemail.
Got it. Got it.
You can
Got it.
just sometimes talk to people.
Got it. No worries. No worries. And
Yeah.
right now, are you working on another job right now on the side, apart from
No,
this?
no, I don't have a currently. I don't currently work right now.
Okay. Okay.
I don't
And
have a job. That's why I'm looking
okay. Okay. Got it.
and looking forward to work with you.
Got it. Got it. And how many hours a week can you give time to this?
Well, I can give full time. I can work full time since
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay. Got it. Thanks, Mary. Thanks for the reward.
Thank you so
Uh,
much.
sure. Next, Shen.
Hi.
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 So same questions as in which task do you like to do and which task do you don't like to do?
The task that I like to do when I'm in the generation and appointment settler is to help the client in their needs. As a sales person, I know that we have to sell the product, but if you are passionate to help the client also, you can achieve the smile in their face also.
Mhm.
Yes, and the task that I don't like what the task that I don't like, yeah,
Mhm. Yep.
um, is that sometimes the client is not responsive. Yeah, when
Client you
we
client you mean the one whom you're working with as a VA or the end client?
the customer, the client,
Cust no, which customer? As in me or the potential clients that you'll be bringing on for me? Which one?
the potential clients,
Okay.
because why?
No,
Because
no, no, but what I'm asking is that's not a task, right? I'm asking which task with that you are supposed to do. Which do you
the,
don't like?
the task that I don't like is giving flyers. Okay, in
Okay.
my past job.
Okay.
It's useful, but sometimes the customer is not what do you call this? They are not interested with the flyers. Maybe when
Got
you
it.
give the
No,
flyers to them,
that's fine. That's fine. Don't no need to. I understand where you're coming from.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Any,
yeah. But that
anything apart from that that you don't like to do?
nothing else, because as you work in your heart, you have the passionate to do it, the task,
Mhm.
to do the task.
Got it. Got it. And which task do you like to do over there?
Um, the task that I like to do is questioning the client. I
Okay.
interview the client and know their capabilities to pay the loan.
Okay. Got it. Got it. And what would you say in your task wise, this is my strength and this is my weakness?
In my task,
Yep.
yeah, my
Something which
strength.
you're very good at and something which you're not so good at.
I'm good at selling a product.
As in?
I'm good in selling a product because I know how to what do you call this? I know how to give the product what the customer will what
What the customer wants.
use. For example, cell phone.
Got it.
The customer is searching for a phone that they want to use in their working or oh,
Got it. No,
excuse me.
no worries, no worries. I got the
Ah,
idea.
yeah.
What would you say? What would you say are your weaknesses?
My weaknesses is in my past work. My weakness is not to be in quota. Yeah,
Not to be in.
in quota.
What is that?
Achieve the monthly sales.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Cool.
I'm afraid not to achieve the monthly sales. That's my weakness.
Okay, okay, got it. Thanks.
Thank
Thank
you, Harsh.
you. Thank you. Errol, you're up next.
Hi, Harsh. So regarding your question, my favorite tasks mostly are social media management, emails, and chats. Are That's the way. I mean, the best way for me to communicate with the customers and the possible client. When it
But
comes to because
but
I
have you done emails and chat before? Because you didn't mention that.
yeah, I have. That's with my previous company. I forgot to mention it. With
What do you do
regards
in
to
email? What do you do in
I
email and
sent
chat?
email updates to the customers and clients, informing them about all the resolutions for customer service with the issue, and I also provide ads about the new products. I send them all the newsletter codes, discount codes, promotions with the tasks that I least like. Well,
So this,
just like
so
Miss,
just coming back to that part, does it, is it for existing customers or to acquire new customers?
we have existing customers and we have to acquire new customers. We have the leads. We
So
provide them all
you
the
would send them, you would send them
yeah
emails.
ads and promotions and discounts because
And how? Yeah, go ahead.
I work in a peripheral computer gaming industry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we sell computer laptops from Razer. You know Razer, are familiar with that? Yeah, we
Not
sell
really.
gaming peripherals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Got it.
mostly computer products.
And how would you send these emails?
We have the tool, the Oracle. We send emails through that.
Okay, okay, got it. Makes sense. Yeah, sorry, continue.
Oh yeah. So again, with my least favorite task,
Mm-hmm.
maybe just like what with Miss Mary said, the calling. I do outbound calls, so but some
Mm-hmm.
customers are rude to me because they thought it was a scam. They
Mm-hmm.
thought I was just collecting information for solicitation.
Mm-hmm.
That's what mostly because they always rant. They're always irate. They just yell at me because they thought I was just scamming them, faking everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I don't really need anything from them. I just have to make sure that all the information from the leads are correct, just making sure that they are accurate.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense. And what would you say are your strengths and weaknesses?
Well, again, on my strengths, I I can work with minimal supervision. I love anything that works with. I love working because it always uses computer, and I'm a computer type of person.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe my weaknesses, as like what I've said, I just hate. I easily get irritated by seeing some of my workmates who slack off or doesn't
Mm-hmm.
finish their job on time, because
Mm-hmm.
there are instances that they won't reach their target.
No,
That will Those will be
when I
transferred to.
when I meant weaknesses, I meant in terms of tasks, as in which tasks are you not that good at?
Yeah, that's what the calling, maybe the outbound calls before.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
got, got it, got
because
it,
yeah, customers are kind of rude at times.
got it, got it. Makes sense. And how many hours can you work right now?
But I can work full time. I can start immediately if given the chance and get hired.
Got it. So you don't have any current other job right now, right? Parallel?
No, yeah, I'm totally free, vacant.
Okay, okay, got it, got it. Thanks. Finally, coming to you, Ansharina, same question. Which task would you say you're extremely good at?
Yeah, I think yeah, social media as well. I mean everyone loves social media. So creating graphics, captions for that, scheduling them. Um kind of lead generation, especially if the client have a very good system at prospecting, because that's where we lost leads. Sometimes they don't know who they want to target, or they just don't have like a good system in place on how you can get your leads from the
Mhm.
social media or through calling. So
So
yeah,
would you used to do prospecting yourself or prospecting was done for you?
I do prospecting for myself. Like they just give you the avatar, and then I try to relate it as much as I can through scanning their profiles. So yeah. I guess for my weakness calling as well. Not that it's not just obvious, but I'm kind of introvert.
Mhm.
So yeah, it makes you anxious because you don't know what's the other end's reaction would be, since there's a lot of call centers around the globe. And yeah, and there's also a pressure in you, especially me. There's like a pressure in you for you to, when you're talking to someone, at the back of your mind you're always thinking, oh, I need to get this lead, I need to get this lead so badly that sometimes that's why you fail, because
Mhm.
you badly wanted that lead. So yeah, I
Got
think
it.
that's it. And also weakness is video editing. I'm not really
Mhm.
it's not my zone of genius. It's not something I look forward to like learning or doing. Yeah.
Got it. Got it. Makes sense. Yeah, we don't need to be professional movie directors, right? We just need small, big clips are there. We need to bring them small through in video and some of those other
Right.
tools. That's we
Yeah.
need. We are not professional movie directors, right? So it doesn't really matter much.
Yeah.
So completely get that. And which other task do you enjoy doing the most? Not the strengths, but ones which you enjoy.
Sorry, what was that? Not just tasks.
Which task do you enjoy the most?
Yeah, I like creating images and also doing captions for clients,
No,
and
but
yeah, maybe
that's the
the
same
DMs
thing.
as well.
That's the same thing which you mentioned as your strength as well. So
Yeah,
was it
yeah.
the strength or was it the one that you like more?
It's the strength at the same time the task that I really wanted to do this, and also podcast management. I love editing audios because you're editing, you're working at the same time you're learning, especially if the podcast is about like marketing or personal growth.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. And which do you dislike?
Oh, I dislike doing, yeah, just the same thing. Video editing. I think I'm not that creative. It's
Mhm.
it's my weakness to like slice and, oh, I don't know what they call it, like effects. Um, I mean, I've been trying doing it, but I don't feel like it's it's possible, or so yeah. And yeah, it's also a weakness because maybe I was just so scared to that the client wouldn't like it, because I myself, I don't like the outcome of those videos.
Got it. Got it. Makes sense. And currently, are you working anywhere else?
I'm working for QVA from 6 to 10 in the morning here in the Philippines for, yeah, for the life coach that I've mentioned, where they have an app or community.
Mhm.
I do lead gen for them as well. So yeah, if given the chance, I do still have like 4 to 6 hours availability.
If you are already managing two, don't you think it'll be difficult to manage one more?
Sorry.
If you're already managing two tasks right now, don't you think it'll be difficult to manage one more?
No, it's just one for
You
a
mentioned
life coach.
QVA and one more, right?
No, it's just one. I do the lead gen for them. I call as well for
Okay, for the
them.
life coach. Okay, you don't work for QVA, you just work for that life coach of QVA.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay, got it, got it. Makes sense. So you are saying you'll be able to do 4 hours a day for us, right? 4 to 6 hours a day for us. Hello?
Sorry.
So you will be able to do 4 to 6 hours a day for us, right?
Sorry, I just I think
I,
it's my, yeah.
I'll slow down. So you're doing only one more task, right? So you'll be able
Yeah,
to do
I'm
4 to 6 hours a day for us.
yeah.
Okay, okay, got it. That helps. Cool. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for your time. Um, thank you for coming to the discussion. I essentially
Thank you,
got
Harsh.
what I needed.
Thank you,
Thank you
Harsh.
so much, Harsh.
My pleasure,
Thank
Shanshan.
you so much.
All
Mhm.
right, thank you so much. That was a very tight questioning, Mars. It's good to get to know each of them. So yeah, that's a
Yep.
great interview. So thank you so much, ladies, for your time today. Ariel, thank you for joining us. Harsh, thank
Thank you,
you.
Miss Naomi.
Thank you.
Thank you, Harsh.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
So, yeah, Harsh,
You
the
as well.
next step is for you to announce who you wanted to work with I wonder if you can say it now, or would you like to sleep on it to think who you wanted to work with?
Yeah, I'll think about it and I'll get back to you probably by end of day or latest by tomorrow.
All right, go ahead. Okay, so just simply put the name of the person or the VA that you are wanting to work with on the
How about
mastermind chat.
how about we connect in this call right now? They can kind of sign off right now and we can have a quick 2-minute chat.
Okay, no worries then.
That's
All
perfect.
right, thank you so much,
Thank you.
guys. You
Thanks,
may
guys.
drop
Thanks, Miss Noemi. Thank you, Sir
Thank
Har.
you.
weekend.
Thank you, Miss Non. Thank you, Harsh. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So, hi.
All
What did you
right.
what did you think?
Yeah. I'd like to ask you about it. Who do you think would be a good fit?
I'm asking you that.
Oh, well, if you ask me, I would rather go to the person who is, skilled to do the task and very experienced in terms of VA tasks. So yeah, it actually depends on the task that you will be asking them. So if you want someone who do calls for you, so we can go on the best person who can speaks well in English. So that's Errol. But with regards to administrative tasks and anything that you want him more to manage would be, my bet is Ansharina.
Yep. My thoughts exactly. In the
Okay.
in the beginning, my first two thoughts were between Errol and Ansharina, and in the end, it became clear that Ansharina has more experience in this compared to Errol.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, and I also plan to go along the Facebook group route, where I want people to start joining my group, start engaging with them, and she understands how the Facebook group dynamic works, participating in other groups and all that stuff. So that kind of got me interested, and
Mhm.
it's going to be one of these two, because I felt that the other two, they still need to work on it. Yeah, I don't think they're ready yet.
Mhm. Yeah. And Shireen has been with us as well for quite for a long time, almost a year probably. So she's been with different hats or different clients. And the recent client she works with was from India as well. She is a he does book creating books. Yeah. So yeah. So I
Got
think
it.
she was with him for 4 months.
Mhm.
That's right. All right. So
Got it.
yeah, are you able to tell us now or announce it
I,
now?
I'll confirm it to you by the end of the day. I still have a couple of things to think through, but I'm hoping that if this thing goes well over the next 3 to 4 months, that I can get her full time.
Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. So it won't actually conflict the time because she works in the morning our time, which is early morning your time. So basically the afternoon time would be a good fit for you,
Perfect.
for your
Yeah.
shift.
Yep. So afternoon would be a perfect time for me right now to start off with, and hopefully 3 to 4 months down the line we can figure out something how we can do full time with her.
All right, that's amazing, Hers.
Yep.
Okay, we'll just let you announce it on the mastermind group chat then, okay?
Okay.
Are we, I wonder when do we do the onboarding? Are you working Sunday?
Sure. For me, doesn't matter really.
Okay. All right. Let me check my schedule because we will be going to church on Sunday, tomorrow. Yeah. As soon
You're a
as you
Catholic?
announce, sorry,
You're a Catholic?
I'm a Christian.
Oh, I thought Philippines had a very large Muslim population.
Oh, there's a lot of Muslims here too.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a mix of Muslims, Christians, Catholic. There's a lot of religions over here. Okay.
Got it.
All right. So we'll wait for your announcement and then we'll schedule the onboarding call. Okay.
Perfect. So onboarding will be between me
And the person that you have chosen.
and Sharina or Erul, either of the two.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. Do you need the recording? I can send it to you.
Yeah. Yes, please send it across.
All right. Please do drop your email address then.
I think I shared it with you yesterday, right? My email address.
You did? Okay. Let me check my list.
Okay.
Sorry.
Cool.
Okay.
No
Have a great weekend.
worries.
I'll be waiting for your announcement then.
Okay, likewise. Enjoy.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Harsh. Bye bye.
Bye.